When it comes to managed IT, it can be really hard to see the value you get for your money. Statistics aren't always helpful either. For example, some organizations save up to 40% on IT infrastructure, but that obviously depends on what their infrastructure looked like before. So here are some more tangible numbers. One client of ours, a public transit company with around 60 staff members, saved over $20,000 every year. And those numbers tend to go up for organizations with special IT needs. So, just for context, let's compare the typical day-to-day costs of maintaining one small in-house IT team for one organization with 100 employees. Let's say the IT manager makes $100,000 a year, which is on the low end, and 2 IT support staff make $70,000 each, for a total cost of $240,000, not including benefits and ongoing training expenses. Can managed IT beat that? At Marco, the answer is yes. Your typical business with 100 users will only pay around $150,000 a year for our IT services. That's a $90,000 savings each year, and you also get a more predictable budget and no skill gaps. Of course, a lot of clients we work with prefer to keep at least one in-house tech expert. In fact, that's the person who often brings us on board. But there are plenty of other ways you can still save more with managed IT, like eliminating recruitment costs, which can run up quite the bill. In fact, recruitment typically costs around $4,700 for an average employee. For an IT person, though, it's more like $18,000. And because there's an IT talent shortage, a lot of companies pay that every year or two for every IT position. Also, having an internal IT team is kind of like putting all your eggs in one basket. As your IT needs change, or an incident arises, you might not have all the skills you need in-house. And that means more potential costs and more downtime. With managed IT, you also get proactive monitoring, which has been shown to cut downtime by 50 to 75%. So here's some more math. Let's say every employee at an organization with 100 people loses 1 hour each month because of IT issues. That's 1,200 hours a year. If your average employee makes $50 an hour, that's $60,000 in lost productivity. Just a 60% improvement in that number would result in a savings of $36,000 a year. That's just the math. Now, here's where it gets confusing though. Not all IT providers offer the same services, the same pricing model, or the same perks. At Marco, one way we save clients more money is through our strategic partnerships. We get insider pricing and pass those savings along to our clients. Another way we boost ROI? We already know what software and equipment brings organizations like yours the most value over time. We also specialize in right-sizing and aligning your tech stack, because a lot of organizations have more software licenses and more tools than they need. And sometimes, fewer but different tools bring more value. So, what would your savings be with Marco? We're actually happy to crunch the numbers for you. All you need to do is ask.